afternoon, everybody. It is afternoon right now. Today is Friday. And guess what today? Guess what today is in the Philippines? It is officially the rainy season here in the Philippines. And guess what? It's raining. I'm inside the garage right now, our little carport as you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. And it's raining. Car's outside, it's on the street, it's parked. In case if the street gets up with water, I won't be stuck here. But yep, it is raining on the first day of rainy season. Alright guys, we are back at the shop. It's kind of been a dreary day today. There's a cyclone, right? Or a tropical storm, what? Yeah. It's like a tropical storm that's out at the ocean and it's drawing in all kinds of moisture and everything like that. And you know what? I looked on the forecast for like a week, and according to the forecast for the whole entire week, nothing but rain. Nothing but rain. And like I had said earlier, it is the start of the rainy season here in the Philippines. And even our street, it's about what, 5:30, 6 o'clock, maybe something like that. It's just dead, like there's nothing going on. Look, I'll show you, like kids are usually down here playing, running around and stuff, and buying candy and all that, and like nobody's really out and about doing anything. Just dead. Just a dead street. You got Liam over here. Sheila's what, nephew? Yeah. Sheila's nephew. He's over here yelling out the door. He always does. He goes to the gate and starts yelling. But yeah, it's been a quiet, dreary day today. This morning we went up to the bank and Lut got her names changed from her maiden name and our bank account to her married name. And she opened up another account so she can have an account just for the store. And you know what, here if you go to the bank, it's gonna, depends on what you're doing, but if you're opening up an account here, be prepared to spend a good hour or so there. The things they require when you open up an account here, now it's different for a foreigner, because a foreigner needs an I-card. It's what they call an I-card. And that's something you get after 90 days of being here. Mandatory, you can't get around it. When you go down to extend your visa, you have to get it. But anyways, Lit doesn't need that. All she was doing, like I said, was opening up a new account and changing her name. But she still required her passport with her name on it, another ID, paperwork. See, everything's paperwork here. Not like back in the States, everybody sits there on a computer and puts everything in. Everything's paperwork here. And you have to sign your name how many times on a piece of paper?
4 times.
Like 4 times. You got to sign.
No, 6 times.
6 times you have to sign your name on a piece of paper. I actually had to sign because, why? Because adding, why did we have to sign? I'd have to sign.
Because we have to,
oh, because we have a joint account, so they had to make, I had to sign and give ID. But another thing here, they also require a little 1-by-1 photo of your face. It's very common here. There's a lot of places that you can go into and they'll give you 1-by-1 photos, like a pack deal. They give you 1-by-1 and 2-by-2s, but they require that. They also require our contract marriage, right? Our marriage contract. They require our marriage contract only because, like I said, only because we were changing names. Or yeah, she was changing from her maiden name to her married name and getting new cards. But yeah, you got to provide all that. Like I said, you know what? The only thing they don't ask for is blood. But anyways, that's all done. They don't mail you your card, your MAC card or whatever. You actually have to go in a week later and pick it up. Then they give it to you, and then they help you change your PIN and everything like that. So, and she is required to have a minimum balance of how much? 300 pesos. 3,000 pesos in her account. Now her account is just a regular simple savings account, but we do have, her and I have a joint account, a peso account, and we also have a cash, U.S. cash account. You can have both here as a foreigner. Trash trucks. That's your local trash man right there. They don't have trash trucks that go around and pick up garbage like back in the States. But anyways, like I was saying, we have a cash account and we have a joint peso account. And now she just opened up this one for herself. But yeah, if you go and open up an account here, bring as much ID as you can. Now we didn't have, hang on, it's a little loud here, I'll wait, I don't want to yell. Now we didn't have our 1x1 photos, which was okay, they still processed the paperwork and everything like that. Now when we go back in a week from now, we'll just take them the 1x1 photo. So, you know what, that's what we did this morning. And like I said, right now we're just hanging outside, sitting on the step, watching people go by. And it's, like I said, it's, aside from vehicles going back and forth, it's kind of a dead street tonight. Alright guys, you know what, since there's really nothing going on today, haven't done any walking around today because of the weather and things like that, you know, we're just going to sit here and talk. It's a talk session, I guess. You know what, Lotta's coming up with ideas that she wants to do for the store, expanding. That's why one of the reasons she opened up a bank account, because she wants to be able to put her own money from the store in a separate account and build her money. If you're new to the channel or just started watching the channel, we came across the store and Lotte actually used the money that she had saved up from selling shoes and makeup and all kinds of stuff to her friends and other people, you know, out on the street through word of mouth and stuff like that. Now she's got other ideas that she's thinking about doing as far as, you know, in the future. Like people had said, where do you see yourself in the future with the store and everything like that? So tell them what your plan is for the future with the store and, you know, sorry about the shadow, with the store and what you want for the future.
Yeah, as I heard, I read that one comment. No, we are at the live at the time that somebody asked me what's the plan for the future. I'm trying. I opened the account for bank account for our store because I'm saving money. I'm saving money little by little because yeah, I make money from my store, not too much and not big enough. So that's why I save it, because I have like minimum money that I want to spend to make my store like bigger, like more, because I wanna make it like a mini grocery. And I have planned to do already what should I put in and what I should put like together, like how did I do it and everything. But I can't say that yet because at this moment I'm still saving it, and then I will show you guys after everything is done.
Like this isn't,
I save money now.
This isn't something that's going to happen overnight. I mean,
no.
She's saving her money now because
I'm saving it.
She has idea for the future.
I will do it in God's will. Hopefully, I can able to do my plan.
Right.
Right.
And you know what? People, I've had comments too. People saying, "Is it profitable? Is it this? Is it that?" You know what? We never got into it for the money because there is not tons and tons of money to be made. People have said, you know, I'm thinking about opening up a store for my girlfriend or my wife over here or whatever. You know, that's all good and well, but the key thing is you got to have the location. And another thing too is, you know, unless it's like you, your wife, and like kind of like your close family that you can trust, you got to watch, man, because we know somebody that opened up a store, invited their whole family basically to work there, and it failed. It failed for the simple reason, too many people involved, too many people credit, too many people taking and not giving back. you know, too many people say on a payroll. You know, I provided you a place to stay, a place, you know, something to eat, and this, that, and the other, and then they pay the people, the family members, to you know, to help run the store. And what happened was there was too many hands in the pot. You know, oh, I'm hungry, I'm going to take some rice, but I'm not going to pay it back. Oh, I'm hungry, I'm going to eat the chips. Oh, I smoke, I'm just going to take cigarettes. And you know what? I'm going to give cigarettes to my friends who are out on the street. Oh, I'm thirsty, I'm a drinker, I'm going to drink. And oh, I'm going to give drinks to my friends who are out on the street because they're my friends, and I'm not going to make them pay because you know what? I want to be their friend. And the bottom line with that whole entire disaster, is what I call it, disaster, was there was a person who was flipping the bill. In other words, they were the money person giving the owner of the store the money to run the store, and he wasn't involved, didn't know what was going on, and money was constantly being put out for the store, but there was nothing, there was no profit being brought in from the store. So you got to kind of watch out, because like I said, you're not going to make a ton of money. I said this in the past, we make enough money to pay the electric here, the rent here, and the water here, and we still have some money left over, even after we restock everything that Lut now is putting in a bank account and saving, and that's her dream, to make a bigger store, you know.
Yeah, and also I would like to start like little. That's me. I want to start from the little to make it big, and a little by little, so I can see my hard work, because I want to see like that I really work for it. Like, you know, it makes myself happy that I see my hard work already. And this time we have, like, as I said, like as Brian said, you have a Sari Sari store. It's not that you can make a lot of money on it. It's just enough to save a little bit. And being as, like, if you make Sari Sari store, you need to be smarter a little bit. Don't be involved with a lot of people or anything. And perhaps I have some, like, how could I say that? Part-time.
Oh yeah. Like we have what we call her, like a part-time employee, basically a part-time person that we can stick here and we can do running around and stuff. So I mean, it's gotten to that point where we can have somebody here and pay them a little bit of money for being here, and it frees us up to run around and do different things. It allows us to keep the store open all day.
Yeah, and also I try to help her too, because you know, she's a single woman. She get kids. So I give her help, she give me help, I trust her, and we know that.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, it just kind of all works out. But are you gonna get rich? No.
No, you are not gonna be rich in Sari Sari store, believe me. Sometimes there comes to the point that I was, oh my god, I'm just so tired of being here. But I always keep in my head, no, you can't do that. Because you have a dream, or you want to get something, you need to work for it. Like, work harder. Maybe in the future, they will pay you back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's me. Like, I want to work for it, and hopefully they will pay me back one day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But I mean, that's the thing, is she's determined to get it, and she'll get it. It just takes time. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'll wait.
We're not going anywhere.
I'll wait until I see my success then.
You know, Hannah Grace is in school. She's got school. She's got how many more years? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, what, 7 more years? 7 more years of school, so we're not going anywhere. And you know what? We like it up here. We like our life up here. You know, we're happy up here. We enjoy doing what we're doing, and you know what? That's the main thing right there. It's not about making a fortune right away or anything like that. You got to be happy in life and be happy with what you're doing. You know, what do they say? Rome wasn't built in a day. So look, L&H Sari Sari store and her grocery store won't be built in a day. It'll take time. Just takes time, that's all.
Yeah, and right now I'm still learning, because like, you know, you just can't open the, like, you just can't make Sari Sari store bigger if you don't like really think about it, you know. I need to think, where should I get my stuff, where should I get my any kind of stuff to make it level with a big grocery store, you know, because I know big grocery store, they get somewhere, you know, where they get it. So I'm still learning on it. I'm trying to observe, like when I go somewhere to take grocery, I see this, I see that, try to observe them, like how did they do it and something like that. So I have like, I can get something information or something idea, like I get some idea that I'll remember this is what I should do when I get enough money to start my store to make it bigger, you know. So that's it. Right now I'm still like learning.
Yeah.
That I don't want to waste money. Oh, Brian, give me this. I want to make it bigger because I want to work for it and learn.
Like the other day, she came home and she was at one grocery store, mini grocery store. She's like, I know how they get their stuff. They buy in big bulk bags, and I know where they buy it from, and how much, you know, their cost is, and how much the markup is. And so she's already checking into it. Like I said, right now we buy from wherever other Sari Sari store here buys from, which is up at Jumbo Genera, and we buy, you know, small things from the locals that are coming around and selling, you know, our supplies, what we need for the store. But she's already thinking ahead. She's already looking into the bigger bulk, you know, the bigger bulk buys, you know, cases of soda, cases of chips, cases of whatever. She's already on that. So anyways, we got a customer now, and just a minute. Or should I just close this out? Yeah, I'll just close this out. All right, guys, like I said, just a little shop talk. Nothing going on today, so thought we'd share that with you guys. And tomorrow's another day. Journey continues, and it'll probably be raining according to the weather forecast, but we'll see you guys then.
15.